Let's continue on with the season. Rupel Boom. Hey. We're currently in third. Let's get to the competition straight away. Let's talk about it for a second. Serenga doing really well. So maybe that 2-2 draw is just showing things to come in this particular season, as we got 11 points from the 6 games. Sereng and Vesterlo are above us. Shout out to Patro Eisden. We're doing really well in 4th. Fair play to you guys. What a strange old time. I thought we were going to be smashing it. In fact, it's been topsy-turvy, really. I tell you what, the results haven't been too bad at all. We lost 2-1 to Patro Eisden. Madness. But we've somehow got victories, dubs elsewhere. Vesterlo 4-0 was a very, a high point there with David Volsky scoring a goal with his head. We've managed to keep him around after the close of the transfer window, so that is 2 thumbs up from me. Next up is STVV. Sint Thrindens. Need to work on that. Look, I have no idea. I can't predict any of the games that are coming through. It's very mad, wild at the moment. Patro Eisden have had a game less than us, so they could be top. Oh my days. What is going on? It's quite mad. Thankfully, we're nowhere near the bottom. Liers are having a shocker. The ends are very, very much following suit. It's gonna be another season where we either consolidate and we try and bring up youth talent to maybe make profits, or maybe get a squad together for the next season and finally get promoted. But we're not. I don't think we're gonna get sacked. Like it's looking likely that this is gonna be at least a mid-table finish, and they want mid-table. So okay, that's good. That's good. I tried to get a striker in because I just didn't think Masuaudi was ready. He has scored a goal, I believe. Yeah, 1 goal in 5 appearances. But I just still don't think he's ready. We've not been able to find anyone for that other striking spot. There was a lad, I think a Moroccan kid, coming from one of the higher Belgian teams. Let's try and find the person that I'm talking about quickly. Might have missed him. There he is. No, he's not. There he is. So we were looking at this guy, Tarek Furchichi. But if we make an offer and loan him out, £775. And I would guess that he's 3 stars at most. So is it that much of a jump up to stop the development of some of our own players? I disagree. So instead we promoted Tigel Tuffs, who's had a little injury and dropped in bravery. But it's nice to see one of our own finally getting a shot at this. So big up Tigel Tuffs. I'll try and get him on probably more than Masoudi, simply because he's from our youth academy. But we'll try and not hinder this guy's development, because I'm sure this lad will be decent in the end. Oh, what do we talk about? I didn't have any notes. Like, there wasn't really anything of outstanding conversation. The loss against Dender in the 5th round of the Belgian Cup was interesting. We dominated the match, but went to penalties, and of course that's a flip of the coin. Yeah, that's really it. We've not played great, but we're getting wins. That's promising, isn't it? Because the further on we go in the season, we're only going to get better. All right, so it's okay. Let me try and get this. I'm just going to call them STVV. That's probably just an easier way of doing it. All right, lineup kind of sorted. Maybe if we can recall him from loan, El Idrissi, if needed. maybe that could be a good shout. But anyway, let's go for it. So, actually, you know what? I'm not going to go for the assistant recommendation. I'm going to do this myself. I'm going to go Pump Fists. I don't know if we're underdogs. I'm gonna say we expect to win. Everybody's composed. They know their job. I think we can expect to win here. They're not doing great at the start of the season, even though they got relegated from that top flight. You never know. This is going to be a big test of our character, of our skill as a team. Just keep an eye on the match stats. Hopefully, the first highlight is not a key highlight against us. The right back's already got a booking, so keep that in mind. Wilbert Deman. Whoa. All right, that's promising. Expected goals 0.29. Okay, come on, Rupel Boom. Let's go. Patro Eisen all leading Serang away from home. What? What's Petro Eisen done? Yes, it's it. Oh, Valentino Saduccio. Come on. Let's go, lads. I'm surprised, really surprised. I'm gonna have to look at that Eisen team and see if there's some players that we can nab, honestly. We also haven't taken a look at the lower tier under 18s, the youth intake that came in April. There's definitely going to be players there that I'll be able to pinch off of teams. Hopefully for £0 and 40% of the profits of the next sale. That would be great. Half-time, not really that much to talk about there. It quickly went to half-time, but we are leading against STVV away from home. Shots are looking good. We've only put one on target, but that is enough to see us lead. This is Deman. Yes! And we got Mesaoudi a goal! All right, we really are rolling now. We really are getting to grips with this season. Just need to develop a helpful striker for Wilbert Deman, and I think we'll be all good. Demore. Hey, sounds like a. Okay, right. Funny thing is, one of our big public streets, I can't even remember what it's called. It's roads that have been stopped being serviced as roads, and now it's just a big pathway for the public. And it's a shopping place in the city centre, in Sheffield city centre, called The Moor. Me saying The Moor just sounds like I'm off to town. I'm off to go to that moor. That's funny. Okay, 85 minutes. This went by so quick. Doesn't look like they've really. I was just about to say, it doesn't look like they've done anything to really warrant anything from this game. And then they got that 25-yard screamer. Okay, match stats. It's pretty close, actually. But the expected goals, I'm getting used to it. The expected goals is a really, really useful stat. And it clearly has got rid of clear-cut chances, because expected goals gives you more insight of how well your forwards are doing with their chances. Okay, shouts. I'm gonna. Do I praise after a goal conceded? Focus, right? Okay, focus last year used to be something that really pissed off your players. I'm gonna press it this time, and I'll learn if they get pissed off. I'll never press it again. We gotta go Tigil Toffs. What else can we see? Dominic Haas. I mean, Van Dongen can play on that right-hand side, but would you want him to play on the right-hand side? Personally, no. Let's have Van Dongen there. Take the guy with the yellow card off. Bram de Jong. has been promoted to the first team. So that's one of our players from the setup. Let's have a look. It's annoyed 1 or 2. But that could be tactical subs. There's nothing saying there. Okay, let's cancel. It's gonna call full time. All right. So even though I said focus and annoyed a couple of the players, it didn't really affect us that much. I mean, the stats there at the end, they must have shot a couple of times, maybe 1 or 2 on target, but the expected goals was still high on our side. So a big thumbs up there. Very good. Another solid victory. Dub Central, we're on a scoring streak. All right, let's have a look at these achievements. I have been getting achievements left, right, and centre. I can't have a look. If I go tab shift, it'll show the all like Steam information on that. Not something that I really want to be showing, personally. And that's it. That is the team at the moment. Just to talk about couple of the players that are in my first team from the youth academy. So Loic David came up at the end of last season. Tidal Torfs, Masawadi, the holding midfielder Maxence Verbeek that we talked about last episode, I'm sure. Of course, this lad we bought from Anderlecht, remember? He's playing backup left back, so maybe it wasn't worth it at £900 per week, but it's a very good backup to have at this level. Aliuni Kamara is still here. That is miraculous, and he's actually improving. Good for you. Zoran Basong is unhappy because he's third choice left back now. Probably should start thinking about just offering him out for £0. Not that many centre backs, like complete centre backs, but of course it's not really that much of an issue because Enzo can just drop into that position if we desperately need someone. And the goalkeeping situation has been eased off a lot. Obviously, Jan Morvan, who's up to 12 determination. His determination is flying up. Last time I saw that, it was on 11. So that's interesting. This is something that I didn't see much of last year. But this guy's determination is clearly being affected by the team that he's playing with. And then your backup now is Semi Belk here, who I was confused. I was conflicted about signing because his determination's at 5, but it probably is a good signing now because he's just acting as that backup, and he's happy. Even though because he's slightly unambitious, but he's happy because this role right here is probably more than what he ever expected. That's it. Yeah. Let's go on to the schedule and pick ourselves the next match. Maybe Patro Eisden there on the 18th of December. I mean, how many? Okay, we probably need to go a little bit further. Vestalo away. Let's try Lommel. Lommel away at the end of January, and the reason for that is because Lommel finished second last season. They were a very good outfit. They're currently 5th, but I expect them to recover a little bit. Let's have a look at their key player. Oh yeah, he's quality. He's actually an English centre back. Nice. So that's actually a really good shout. Lommel SK away from home at the end of January is our next game. And that will be probably our biggest gap between games this season. I'll try and stick a couple in. Maybe pick one in March and then possibly the end of the season. But it's time to hunker down and get through the meaty segment of the season. So wish me luck. That was a really good September. See you next time.